Hello, I'm Miss Dutton. I'm going to be doing a video about Pinterest. So Pinterest is a website where you can pin your interests. So imagine that you have a notice board at home. If you are planning a party, you might stick up photographs of flowers, the sort of dresses you want to wear, the food that you want to eat. Now, Pinterest lets you do this online. One of the benefits is it's much quicker to organise, you can delete stuff quickly, and there's much more things to pin. Instead of going out and buying a magazine and cutting out the few photographs that you like, Pinterest gives you access to thousands and thousands of pins. You can also add any image from the internet, any video from the internet. You can also add websites. So, it's really easy to set up. You just need to go to the homepage, pinterest.com, and choose Join Pinterest. It's very easy. You put in your email address, first name, last name, and I think your date of birth, and you choose a password. So same as when you join up to something like Facebook. So I've made a fake one just to show you how it works. It's fake art student. You can follow it if you want. It might be useful if you're studying art, textiles, food, or resistant materials. So once you've signed up, it's going to ask you to create a board. So if I'm an art student, I might want to create a board with pop art to give me inspiration for a pop art project. I might want to do a board of gluten-free recipes if I'm a food student. You can create any board. You don't even have to do it for school stuff. If you can have extra boards, such as prom ideas or inspirational messages, anything you want. You can even have secret boards. So you can choose up to 3 secret boards that no one else can see. So I chose to do textile inspiration, GCSE examples, that's actually photographs of GCSE student work, comics, Soviet art, and there's a few more on that page. Now, how you get pins. So you can do this a number of ways. You can search by categories, so here I've looked at categories and chosen art. There's also craft, DIY and design, which might be useful to you. If you're creating ones for things outside of school, you might like health and fitness, you might like sports, science and nature, anything. So I've clicked art and it's come up with some famous artwork, some street art and people's own artwork. So if I want to pin one of these onto my boards, I hover my mouse over my cursor over the image and it says repin. Just click it, click the board I want to pin it to and press accept. Done. I can also just like it or I can comment on there, but normally on Pinterest people just tend to use it for repinning. So there's other ways that you can search. So when I just chose art, it just showed anything that was labelled as art. Here I've typed in Edvard Munch into the search bar and it's come up with stuff inspired by the artist Edvard Munch, some of his own artworks and photographs of the artist. Another way, you can look at people's boards. So that was looking at individual pins. But I might think, okay, I really want to find loads of recipes. If I type in boards, I might find someone else's whole selection of fantastic recipes that I like. So here I've typed in pop art, and you have to go through the different boards. Some are pop art designs for their bedroom, they might want pop art murals on the wall. Some are like this, famous pop art works, as well as reproductions and modern versions. So these are really good because you can go in and there's a whole selection already pulled for you, and you can also follow the board. So on your home page it just shows up the categories you're following. So you might be following art, DIY and crafts and food. If you follow individual boards, anytime something's added that will also come up. You can also follow people. So where it has this person's username, you can click that and you just click follow all and that will follow all of those people's boards. One of the good reasons to do this is you could have all your friends from your GCSE art class might be doing the same project. So if you all have your boards and follow each other, that's going to help a lot. It's going to make your work much easier. It's going to cut the time in half because you already have access to your friends' work as well. You might also want to do find friends, and you can find friends through your email or through your Facebook. So lots of people use Pinterest. As I mentioned, I use it. So I've got one called Miss Dutton and it's mostly ideas for displays for the library or lesson plans or using technology in education, issues, so helping deal with homophobia in schools, all sorts of things. So this might not be very useful to you, but other librarians and other educators do follow me because it might be useful for them. And I also follow other librarians and teachers. There are a few ones I have in mind that you might find useful, so poetry. This is mostly videos of poetry, so before I actually do the individual pins, it looks like just an image. Sometimes you can click through and it goes to a video, sometimes it clicks through to a website. Normally you can tell because it will have the black bars underneath, so it will look like a YouTube if it's a video. And if it's a website, it will have just a picture where it says top 10 ideas for pop art. And obviously those aren't the ideas, you click it and it will take you to the website. I also have educational YouTube, so loads of videos that I've found either inspiring or educational, and books worth reading, where I've pinned either the book covers of popular teen fiction or books that I like to read or books that are popular in our library, or I've done some images which might say top 10 books if you like the Hunger Games, and again that's one that when you click it will take you to a website with those books. So if you need any help with setting up a Pinterest account or want some ideas of how to use it, please come and speak to me, I'm happy to help. Thank you.